Poboyspecial here. What have we got in store for you today? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, I'm going to shed some light on that subject in just a minute, but we're back to our AK-47 Draco style, and well, this flashlight here, if you're astute in observation, that's what we're going to be talking about. Let's explain it to you here in just a minute. Alright, we've changed the angle here to make it face this way. Obviously we've made it safe. There's nothing in it. It's never had a bullet in it anyway, so this has been rendered safe. Wanted to show you something about this flashlight. We've unscrewed it to where it just pops off right here, so we can just show you what kind of battery this takes. We're unsure about the brand name of the flashlight. We've had it for a couple of years, so you can choose just about any kind of flashlight that fits your fancy, but this one was about $60–70 when we bought it. It takes the real expensive batteries, the 2015s here. So we're going to put that back in and screw it on here just so we can show you that that's the kind of batteries it takes. Alright, and before we show you that it actually does work, this riser mount here that attaches it to the weapon itself. This is the riser mount here where my fingers are touching right here. This is very important. You see it has a space right here where I'm pointing to. That allows the cable from the flashlight to go through this whole riser mount and come down to the bipod here where the pad is that we can activate it. So that riser mount was very important to allow us a passage of the cable to come down through.
Now that was actually an accident because we had bought the riser mount to actually sit up on top on this top rail right here and mount my optic. Well, when I put the riser mount on there, we found out very quickly that the riser mount itself blocked all the view of the iron sights. Now, of course, it's the high-vis plastic sights that you put on there for me. But so we had to go ahead and pull that off of there and had to find a different solution for it. But fortunately, I had this at this point in time, which gave me the opportunity to use it for the flashlight. Now, why did I put it on the flashlight to begin with? Well, I wouldn't have put it on there just for the cable. I wouldn't have even thought about it. But if you see this, what is that? Screw, I guess, is what we'd call that. It's sort of a quick release fastener. That actually is what connects the flashlight to the Picatinny rail. And it's so large that when I put it flush against the side, it actually prevented the flashlight from seating well against the flashlight, so I couldn't connect it. Well, again, luckily I had that riser mount, and I thought, wow, let me try that. I put it on there, then I found out the pressure plate would fit right through the riser mount hole and pull the cable forward so that we could actually attach the cable right under here. So it worked out very well. You know, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Oh, nice! There it goes with the flashlight. You can see every time you squeeze that the bipod. And so you know, anytime that I have to deploy the bipod, put it down and get a more stable shot. If it's at dusk or nightfall, I can use a flashlight.
All right, and so that's what we've done at this point. We've put this flashlight on here. We've had to have the riser mount here, run the cable actually through it, ran down the bipod here to where we put the pressure plate, so that now when you grab the bipod leg here, you actually can depress the plate that activates your light. So that's what we did. Then we wrapped it with paracord so you can get a really good grip on it in case your hands are sweaty or it's wet, and that paracord right here wrapped around it gives you a nice grip where you can actually hold on to it. And it makes it a little bit thicker to where it'll fit your hand better, because that's kind of a little skinny metal bipod. So it actually gives you a better grip, a little bit thicker grip, and a little bit more sure hold on it.
And you know, I was thinking as I did this that winter's coming up, and if I ever bare hand grab this thing when it is below freezing outside and I had sweat on my hand, I would not want my hand attached to that thing permanently, or at least until I rip the skin off. So you know, it was. I just feel like the paracord's a better option than just leave it bare metal.
All right, and don't forget, you saw it here on the Poboyspecial channel.